type of a warrior am I?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. So okay, I'm all kinds of warrior.
Yes.
That I can be the passive, aggressive kind of warrior person. I am really quiet, but very insistent in what I want to achieve, so long as it's for the good of the communities that I am programming for. I can be quiet about it, but I am very intrusive. I can continue to push, to bite quietly until I get that which I am looking out for. So I can be that passive, aggressive warrior. But I can also be the active, very active warrior person when I am called upon to be. Most times I tend to want to be at the backstage. I tend to want to just conceptualize things and let others take the lead. But when it comes to being a voice, really, where a voice is needed, I put myself out, especially when those who I care about are being challenged, the way the LGBTI plus community all over the world is being challenged. That it breaks my heart. In however ways that I can contribute to ensuring that our voices are heard, I will continue to do that. That makes me really active. But I am also that very passive warrior woman who importantly wants to see results. I believe in empowering lives so that people can become better. I believe in teaching people how to say it, how to fish instead of giving them fish. Because if you give someone fish today, the tendency is that the fish is not there tomorrow. But when you teach them how to do it, they will become better and then also go ahead to teach other persons. So I think this basically is the kind of warrior woman that I am and that I want to continue to be. It is very important for women to see themselves as warriors because first, every woman, especially all of those that I've encountered, have inner strengths that they don't believe they possess. And now with inner strength and belief, you can achieve anything. But the important thing is that as a woman, you are supposed to be that woman who understands the issues of other women. And so if you have the opportunity to speak, if you have the opportunity to call for, if you have the opportunity to support for a good cause as a woman, you should be doing it. Because it is when people see that you, a woman, is calling for gender equality, and especially when you don't really need to call for gender equality, maybe because you have everything that you need for your life to be beautiful. But then you are stepping out of your comfort zone to say, look, even though I have everything, I understand that there are women out there who do not have everything. And if we do not give them the opportunity to become better, the society cannot become better. I am saying this because I am a woman, so I understand these issues, right? I understand that women need access to medical service, for example, so that they can have free births and not be confronted every time with the threat of death when they go to give birth. I believe that women should be given equal opportunity in the job places because they can do these jobs, not because as a favor. Especially, it gets me mad when I hear government say, okay, so we're going to give women 13% of ministerial positions, for example. I feel like you're saying to us, you're doing us a favor. That shouldn't be, because we have women who have all of the capacities, the knowledge, the experience to execute whatever positions that you put them. So it is not about doing us favors. It is about giving us the opportunity to show what we can do. So if women who should understand these things come out to speak about them passionately, I believe that the societies will continue to evolve and become better. So women should be warriors because these issues that we talk about affect us directly. Women should be warriors because we are the builders of the society. Women should be warriors because we are the nurturers of the society. Women should be warriors because finally, it is all about us. If you don't speak for the next woman, who knows what is going to happen 2-3 generations down the line? It may come back to affect your own family somehow. So these are the reasons for me why women should be warriors. I'll mention maybe three for this context. The first would be my mom. My mom, because not because she beated me, but because she had the courage to walk away from a very domestic, violent relationship. I'm very proud of her because at the time she left, she had nothing. But now she can look back at the sacrifice that she made and she can be really proud of herself. Now, the fact that she was able to do that and to take us along with her makes her my warrior woman number one. I look up to her. She's an inspiration. Even though I don't get to say it all the time, I love you, mommy. Okay, so that's one. My warrior woman number two would be my first mentor, the person who really, really ingrained in me the concept of feminism. I wouldn't know whether she would want me to mention her name, but generally she's known as Darling Dottie back in Nigeria. I mean, she had no reason to pick me when she did, but she did. And she trained me, irrespective of everything that may have happened. She gave me my footing. She showed me my calling. And I'll always, always remain grateful to her, especially because she not only trained me, she has been a warrior woman herself. She's done a whole lot of things for activism, human rights, sexual rights back home in Nigeria. I look up to her. And to Darling Dati, I say thank you very much, ma. The other person is, I simply call her Auntie Ngozi. She's also someone who over the years has been pushing me. I mean, really, all credits to her, the fact that I actually eventually started this organization. It was her. Because I remember she called me one day and me and my partner, the co-founder, and she was like, you both have all the knowledge, the skills, everything. You already know what it means to program, what activism is all about, what human rights is. And you know that the region where you stay, XYZ, is not happening. Why don't you take the bull by the horn? And over the years, and up to tomorrow, I even had a chat with her yesterday. She's always been there. I look up to her. So thank you very much, Auntie Ngozi. I think I've been mentioning Nigerians, like really. But then, the last person is also in Nigeria. I do not have a direct relationship to this person. I never had the opportunity to meet with them. And unfortunately, she's late. This is Dora Akuyeli. She was a former Minister of Information and also the former Director General of NAFDAC. That should be the National Agency for Food and Drugs in Nigeria. Yeah. And the reason why I look up to her was because at the time she was the DG of NAFDAC. She saved a lot of lives, women's life, because she cleaned up that sector, the drugs and food sector. Prior to her coming, we had probably over 98% of fake drugs circulating in Nigeria. Wow. She cleaned up that system, irrespective of the threats to her life, irrespective of the fact that her family were threatened. I mean, people tried to buy her out several times. They offered her huge amounts of money, but she stood her ground. She was, and she will continue to be a feminist. I look up to her because of that singular thing that she did for that sector. And the fact that also, I think even now, though she's late, she's the one Nigeria with the highest number of awards recognized for her contribution to humanity, to society, nationally and globally. She's been recognized for all of the beautiful things that she has contributed to the Nigerian society. So she's an inspiration for me for what she was able to achieve. And the fact that she didn't let fear and threats to her life stop her from doing what she did for the food and drug sector in Nigeria. So yes, these are my 4 warrior women. Being a person who have been opportuned to all the time been pushed by women to be who I am today, I think I would want to affirm women, and especially those who identify as warriors. I mean, I just want to say to them, wherever they are right now, in the little things that they do to ensure an equitable society,
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for putting yourselves in the forefront. Thank you for leading. Thank you for the examples. Because without you, some of us may not have found our calling.
Yes.
So thank you. I love you, whatever you do, however you represent. I love you. I appreciate you. And I am proud to be in this time, in this space, in this generation with all of you. I don't basically know you all, but for those of you that I know personally, here is me saying, I love you. Keep doing what you do. I appreciate it. We all see it. Thank you.